Episode 400. Let's see. One Piece episode 400. Also, what's up, everybody? Oh, heck yes. What do you think about Rayleigh? Oh man. I love Rayleigh so much. He's so cool. Game Music Druid's awesome. We need more Game Music Druid. Hello, oh no, I'm gonna mess your name up. Sahib? Sahib? I'm gonna guess it's one of those two. And I suck at pronouncing both of those. I'm gonna just say Sahib for now, but I completely apologize if I butchered your name. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Law is so okay, thank you. Oh, you got to see Law too? Oh my goodness. You know, Law and Rayleigh. I mean, Beppo, you got, Kid is alright. He's not the coolest. I like, Draco? Whatever his name? Oh, Welly, whoa, oh my gosh. Hello, everybody, jeez. Also, welcome back, Willie. I remember the profile picture. Yes. Because I brought up the profile picture the first time you stopped by stream. I don't know why that helped me, remember it, but it did. Usual, welcome both of you guys. We got a fun stream today. I have some fun stuff to talk about too. I'm in a pretty wonderful mood. Probably okay, we'll talk about it in a bit. Especially for like how poorly last stream went with our final additive form of the horse completely nuking it. I'm in a good mood. And I hope you guys are too. If not, let's work on that tonight. Let's make some fun stuff. Fun stuff? Yeah. We'll do this. Hopefully it doesn't... Oh no, look at that wise mystical tree. I don't want Nintendo 64 version. Oh my gosh, I have so much music going on. Oh goodness. Yeah, that is, that's, Rayleigh. Silver's Rayleigh. You have no clue how awesome Silver's Rayleigh is. He is... Oh, what a legend. Before you draw any ponies today, can you explain me the Y method? Yeah, sure, we'll do that during the warm-up, why not? Here, let me look over the 250 box challenge. Just to make sure we're correct. Let's also move that around. There we go, okay. Also, I'll be listening to this. I'm gonna be listening to this. Where is chat? Hello? Where is chat? There we go. I'm gonna listen to this tonight, guys, if you want to join me. In fact, I've been thinking about just getting rid of music during the streams. But I don't want to, like, butcher the people who are listening on their phone and they can't play music while... You know, it's a hard choice. We'll figure it out. Maybe I'll make my own version of YouTube where we'll stream and... something... Yeah, no. But yeah, we'll cover that. Let me open up the Draw a Box website. Let's see what's on there. 250 box challenge. There we go. Because yeah, Stu? Is it Skilla? I don't know. Stu. We'll call her Stu. She's the one who really did a wonderful job of kind of... I mean, no one probably invented the Y method, but Stu's video on it, if I could find it, is probably like one of the most helpful things. Checking convergences with line extensions, the easy way to extend correctly. Yeah, so I will put this in chat. Here, actually, no, hello everybody. Forgot the stream started. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. It is currently 7:30 p.m. Central Time. I've had a wonderful day, and I'm gonna talk about it more. But I'm actually in like a pretty great mood for the first time. And this is gonna sound a bit depressing, but the first time during the semester in about a year. Like, I know that sounds super depressing. Actually, wait, no. Yeah, I mean, well, just one fall semester. Yeah. Yeah, same here. No, and a lot of what she did was an inspiration for how I do these streams. But yeah, it's been about like a year since I felt this decent during a school semester, maybe a bit less. But we'll kind of talk about that. First, in fact, guys, let's all do a watch along. Oh, it's a 10-minute video. Maybe not. I haven't watched. You know what, guys? Screw it. Let's watch Uncomfortable's 10-minute Y Method video together. We'll do an extended warm-up. I'm okay with spending a little bit more time tonight. I hope that's okay with you, all of you guys. Let me get it set up here. No, I want to, because I haven't seen these newer videos, so I think this would be fun. Unless you guys would all hate it, but I'm cool with this. Hey, what's up, Penguin? Welcome back, yet another stream. We're gonna be doing a bit of a movie night tonight, for a little bit anyways. Let's get this going. If I can get this going, let's see. This is gonna be interesting. It's gonna take me a second, guys, but we'll do it together. I'll turn off the music, and I'm also gonna link it in chat. Please go support Uncomfortable. Go like this video. Go subscribe to Uncomfortable. I don't want to be like replaying his stuff. In fact, it's mandatory. I'm gonna ban you guys from the stream if you don't go like and subscribe to Uncomfortable. But yeah, we'll watch this video. We may skim through it. Here's the video in question. Go do your awesome stuff. Here we're gonna. Oh, wait, did we just hit the record of people in stream? Maybe, who knows? Anyways, let's get this going. Sorry. Application window capture. Should be this. There we go. And we'll scrunch that down here. We're gonna watch it in like a weird version because I'm like that. We're gonna keep it. Yeah, I think that's the record. I'm not sure if there's actually 9 people here. YouTube likes to lie, but that'd be very cool if so. Center vertically. There we go. Okay. We got that. It's been a hot minute since I've done the box challenge. Kind of nostalgic, I know, right? Okay, let's make sure. Okay, I'm gonna probably have to stop a lot of stuff. Sorry, my stream was not designed to do this. Okay, application audio output capture to Firefox.exe. And now if we go here, boom. I'm not seeing the audio, which sucks. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do something very sketchy, but it's gonna work. I'm gonna take this and delete it. Firefox, add. There we go. Okay, so now that's showing up. So I'm trying to see if it's registering. It is not though. Did you guys hear that? Hopefully you guys did. If not, we have an issue. Let's also turn off my music for now too. Why not? What we're going to do is we're going to go here. Hello. And then we're going to go here. Okay. This is a lot of work. I hope this is worth it.
The Y method is a very useful tool and exercise that can be very helpful both in constructing boxes that are freely rotated in space, as well as to help us better understand the way in which vanishing points work and how they influence the forms we construct. It is a tool we'll be using a fair bit throughout this course. Earlier on at points like Lesson 1's Organic Perspective exercise, as well as the 250 box challenge that follows it, we'll be telling you to use this method specifically.
Huge, okay. Hopefully you guys can hear it. You should be able to hear it.
You will likely find yourself coming back to it throughout this course and beyond. While a lot of students will describe it as being a technique that specifically works with three-point perspective, it makes more sense to describe it as a technique that is particularly useful when rotating boxes freely in 3D space.
We're going to pause real quick. I'm gonna just make sure that we can all hear this, just in case. That is not the, okay, there we go. Right. Open the stream. Maybe you'll be able to hear this. Not the, okay.
It makes more sense to describe it as
huge. Okay, we're in there.
As opposed to the cases where the boxes align to the viewer's angle of sight in the ways that result in 1 and 2 point perspective. If you're unsure of what I mean by this, it's covered in the boxes lecture sections for lesson 1. That doesn't mean you can't use it for the situations that call for 1 and 2 point perspective with some added considerations. But for our purposes here, we're going to focus on boxes with 3 concrete vanishing points, none of which will be at infinity. The Y in the Y method refers to the 3 edges that radiate out from the corner closest to the viewer. Each edge belongs to a different set of edges that are parallel to one another in 3D space. So in essence, what we're given here are 3 lines pointing to their own vanishing point. To avoid much in the way of distortion, it's best to try and keep the angles between the arms higher than 90 degrees. On top of this, you'll notice that while we don't know how long, wide, or deep our box is going to be yet, the edges also start enclosing the eventual planes that will make up our box. While we know that each of the Y's arms orient towards a vanishing point, what we don't know yet is where along that path the VP will actually sit. Some students will make the mistake of looking at this process as one of discovering a box whose vanishing points are already specifically defined, meaning that there's a clear right and wrong, but that is not the case. Rather, it's important that you look at the Y method as one of constructing a box that simply does not yet exist. The box does not have any specific proportions, nor does the box have a specific rate of foreshortening. These are things that we will decide as we work through drawing the remaining edges, but it is not something you can get wrong. The only thing you can get...
I think I'm gonna pause it here, because I think this is a good point to kind of lean off of. Unless he goes into more. I haven't seen this video. This is after the redo, which it's awesome. Yeah, it's more into... So yeah, we're gonna dive a bit more into this. Let's head over here. Boom. And we'll start our timer. And I'm also going to start my music up. And I'm going to delete all of my other audio stuff. Just so we don't confuse ourselves with any of that. Cool. Okay, so we'll start our 10-minute timer. Yeah, so I will kind of talk through my mentality with the box challenge and everything. Or just boxes in general. And if you have any questions, please let me know. And we'll get it sorted. So let's do that. Also need to start my music back up again. Both of our music. There we go. Okay, we're back. Hopefully. Yeah, cool. Okay, so, yeah, boxes. So, where to start? Probably with the dot. Let's start with the dot on the page. I think that's a good one. So, as we know, the further away something is, the smaller it is. Hey, what's up, physics? We're going over boxes. Feel free to join us if you want. So we're going to start practically most boxes with the point that's closest to us. We do this because from that point, everything is going to get smaller. All those VPs are going to be very far into the distance. And then we want to decide the edges of our box. So you can kind of put these anywhere you want. Once again, like Uncomfy said, we're not trying to discover a box. We're trying to make a box, draw a box, if you will. So like he said, the rule for this too is we don't want these to ever be smaller than 90 degrees. They can be pretty darn close to 90 degrees, but it's a good rule of thumb, keep it above 90 degrees. So this one's above 90 degrees, this one's way above 90 degrees, and this one's a bit closer, but it's still above 90 degrees, so we're good there. And as every good Drawbox student, we'll ghost our lines. And of course, I miss. Welcome to drawing. So here is my mentality, right? For oh yeah, also if you have 3 points on the page and you realize, oh, one is not 90 degrees, feel free to move it. Yeah, right? So we have our 3 lines. Cool. Now, here's the magic of what we've just done and why we say we're constructing a box and not discovering a box. Uh-oh. Kavel's pulled out the tracing paper. What's going on? So, I'm gonna use a scary word right here for those who don't like math, which I can understand. This is a multivariable problem. I'm done using big scary words. What it means is that the more variables that we constrain, the less movement we have. What does that mean? So the moment we put down a line right here, that means we've locked in a vanishing point. So, you know, as long as we're going down here, if we say go this direction, that means somewhere down here off at infinity, there is now a dot representing that VP. Another way to think about it is the moment a line exists right here, there will be an intersection between this line and this line, meaning we have a VP. Cool, so that's one variable, right? We have one VP finished, locked down right here once we make this line. Well, guess what? We also did another VP, because in making this line, we've established, okay, it has to stop right here. So we have two VPs locked down with one line. It's kind of crazy. So what I usually do, and what you'll watch me do, is I like to just go anywhere, right? I like to trace ghosts down. I was like, okay, I will like a edge of the box right here. This is where I decided. Well, now we know if we go off towards infinity, at some point it'll intersect this line. And if we go off over here, it'll intersect and create a VP over here. So we have two VPs. Nice. So now we're constrained with two our VPs. That's crazy, you know? Like, oh my goodness. So now, well, we have two lines done. We have one face of the box done, but where do we go from there? It's kind of scary, right? Well, guess what? The hard part's kind of already done. All we need to do is kind of imagine the line going all the way over here and where it intersects with this. And so that's why, like, you'll see me go like very far off the page because I'm just imagining where in real life. Sorry, I'm gonna turn off my fan real quick. We're imagining where in real life the VP sits that we've established. So we go over here, and we're like, okay, I want to make a dot over here. Well, we know that this line, which, here, we'll do a little experiment. Actually, no, because I don't want to get people to type in chat. That's weird. If we're going to put a line right here, well, we know that's going to land on this VP. So we just have to make it have the same VP as this line right here. See, they're both going down. They're both going to share the same VP. So this goes down to about right here. So just through intuition, I know it's going to be about right here. And then once again, we return to the idea of we are constructing a box, we're not discovering it. We can put this corner anywhere up and down here because this is a new VP it's the third one that we haven't defined. So we could put the corner right here if we wanted to. We could put the corner right here if we wanted to. And technically speaking, if you just kept adding up these dots of where you want it to be, you'll slowly discover that you could place it anywhere you want, and it would still technically be correct. So just for the sake of it, I'm going to choose this dot. And then we're going to connect it right here. Rough. Because I was just worried about I'm choosing wrong vanishing points and making the box have weird perspective, have a weird shape due to VPs not lining up correctly and making a strange perspective view. So yeah, I think I haven't done the new version of the 250 box challenge. I'm an old person who did it 2 years ago, a year and a half ago. And so, sorry, this is all to say, making like very foreshortened boxes, which I think is what you're supposed to do now. Like in the first 50 boxes, you're supposed to make them have very high VPs, and so you can kind of have an easier time guesstimating it where it's on the page. So yeah, as you can see, we first defined this line, and that locked in two of our VPs by defining one line, kind of one dot. Cool. And then we knew over here, this third VP has yet to be decided, so we just put it wherever we want. Once again, we decided with the dot right here. Now, remember, this one still had to obey this VP down here, but this one could have gone up or down anywhere. Now, here's the hardest part that most people get stuck on. It is the notion of just the back dot, right? And it's hard. The back, vertex is hard because we've now defined all 3 of our VPs, and so every single dot and line that we put down now have to be in alignment with these, so everything is constrained. What I like to do personally is I like to do the back one first. And so once again, we know this back VP is going to be constrained by technically all 3 of them, but what I like to go for is constraining it by, this VP right here and this VP over here. So through intuition, because after a while you just kind of get used to guesstimating these. That's way too far this way, but also here's another little trick. This line is going straight towards the VP. This line doesn't need to, it can kind of be close to parallel because they're so close to each other. If you don't get it, don't worry about it. But so I'm going to guesstimate it to be about right there. So I just used 2 vanishing points to figure out this back one. Why did I do that? Well, now it's super easy to guess where this back one is up here, because I know I have to make a line from this VP up, somewhere right here. I have to make a line from this VP. We're gonna move it down a little bit. And then we're gonna triple check it by looking at this VP. And that seems about right. So then you just connect all of it. Obviously Ghost a lot more than I am right now. I am rushing a bit. And then you have a box. So yeah, the main takeaway, and I apologize if I'm not good at explaining these things, is that, oh yeah, I also did this right here so we could explain. That looks trippy, doesn't it? Huh. I did this to explain we could have chosen now really any VP that we wanted. We're gonna rush this. At any point. And with the same Y, we would have constructed a completely different box. Yeah, very rough, but same gist. So that's the thing, based on the VP we choose, the box can be an entirely different shape. Exactly, and it's totally fine to do what you want. In terms of that, if you're worried about choosing the wrong one, what I like to do is the more... Oh yeah. What? Right. I lost all my pens. Pinless. What? Wait. Oh yeah, I forgot I keep them in here now. I thought I was going crazy. Learning how to control foreshortening is an idea of how parallel am I to this, right? So this line, if they're parallel, or very close to parallel, then that means the vanishing point is very far away. If they're very not parallel, well, guess what? The vanishing point's gonna end up like being right here. So the more parallel they are, the closer the vanishing point is. Further away, sorry, oh my god. The more parallel they are, the further away the vanishing point is. And so with every box, if we want to think about it in terms of this line, right? Well, if we want something that's very parallel, then that VP is going to be super far away. Or if we want not parallel at all, like VP is right here, then boom, it's a very foreshortened box. Exactly. That is perfectly that. Because think about it, right? If we have, and this is kind of getting a bit mathy, so I apologize. I'll try to keep it like super nothing, right? I'm not good at math either, so if anyone's out there is like, no, trust, we're chilling. Think about it, right? If we have a graph and we have a line on our graph and our VP is right here and we start right here, or, you know, over here, or we just have a line, it's going to intersect right there. But if we have a line that's now more parallel, well, it takes a very long time for them to intersect. So, yeah, you get the gist, right? And you can think about this as slope. So, you know, things with similar slope, like let's call this just 1x, and this is also 1x, or like 1.1x. Very close to parallel, but they will intersect at some point. Meanwhile, this one has like 3x. This is going to intersect very soon. Very, very soon. So that's the same thing going on here with these boxes. We have parallel lines. I'll say it one more time. I don't want to repeat myself too much. Parallel lines, it takes longer for them to intersect, which makes the box seem less foreshortened. And of course, non-parallel lines will intersect sooner. And then comes the 3D understanding of the box challenge, which is, okay, I get kind of, you know, systematically why boxes behave this way. But now if you start thinking about it in more of a, you know, gestalt / like intuitive sense, is the box closer to my field of vision? Is it further away, right? Is it bigger than this other box in comparison? Is it smaller? And you'll realize also looking here is when I hyper foreshortened it, these intersected. When I made them both very, I want to use the word isometric, but parallel, they also intersected. You can make whatever decision you want, man. So one more time, see how these are closer to parallel, right? I could have made this one, see this VP over here? I could have made this happen right here, even though I kept this line the same VP. So, you know, it's really deciding where you want to put any possible line at any time to make it either look very foreshortened or not. Sorry if that's a poor explanation. This is why I like videos, because then I can script it. Why would you want a box to be more or less foreshortened? Oh, to provide the illusion to the audience whether a box is closer or further away or how large the box is. Exactly. And that gets us into other concepts of art, right? Because I can't remember what it's called, but at some point, if I just draw a super foreshortened box, right? And remember, we can kind of do a super foreshortened box just up with our brain because we know these lines aren't going to be very parallel. So just drawing them less parallel. Look at that. I've already made a pretty foreshortened box. Is this box close to us, or is it just really big and really far away? That's why we had context. So now we know, oh yeah, if that's a human, that's probably really freaking big. Meanwhile, you know, we could do the same thing and put it behind another person's head, or in front of another person's head. And suddenly, whoa, it's very small with a tiny guy on top, I guess. I don't know. Ant-Man had a change of job, I don't know, right? So yeah, that's the power of partially 250 box challenge. But yeah, the most important part is just hammering through it, making little realizations like these, and if you get something wrong, totally fine. You're going to have so many more opportunities to redo it. In fact, more opportunities than you could possibly ever want. So yeah, and when I started the 250 box challenge, I was working at a restaurant and we had like little server pads, and so my coworkers and I legit filled up these pads with boxes. I know you're not supposed to practice outside of Drawbox. I definitely was having fun with it though, and we were like making little scenes and stuff with boxes. You don't have to do that, but experiment, play around, test. Okay, you know, I'm gonna foreshorten this plane a lot and this plane a little bit. Stuff like that. Change the variables, mix and match. Cool. So I hope that was a slightly helpful explanation. We're gonna get on with our real warm-up now. No, they weren't, but they saw that I was super into it, and they're very kind, and they joined in. So, shout out to my coworkers for that. And understanding I'm doing quite well. In fact, it's about to be story time. But yeah, Welly, in fact, feel free to add me in the Drawbox Discord, or even DM me. You can, if you don't know who I am in the Drawbox Discord, go to the Drawbox streaming tab. You can find me there. Feel free to add me. Typically, it's frowned upon in Drawbox, so I'd rather just DM me. It's fine if you have any questions about it. But yeah. Hopefully that was a bit more helpful. Cool, time for the warm-up. I'm gonna turn my fan on again because when I talk a lot and move around a lot, I also thank you. I'm gonna take a sip of water too. I'm not used to talking that much. Cool. Okay. Yeah, our timer's up, definitely, for sure. But anyways. And plus, I mean, if you don't want to DM me, which, yeah, cool, right? Anybody in the Drawbox Discord also probably has much better explanations than I do. But yeah, the most important part of it is just drawing, right? Cool, so let's do a quick warm-up. And story time. Actually, do I have pictures of the boxes? Let me go through my phone real quick. We had like one of those giant metal tables in the kitchen of the restaurant, and we would take our expo markers and draw boxes on there like after shift, because we definitely wouldn't goof off during our shift. No, we would never do that. I can't believe you'd expect that of us. Okay, come on. Wow, this was first semester of college, or first semester of my apartment in college, so sophomore. I do not. That's unfortunate. Anyways, okay, sorry. Going through memories on my phone. What do you think about a Kavel Discord? I don't mind a Kavel Discord. That'd be dope. Yeah, so Delano actually has a Discord. I'm not a huge fan of Discord. For just many reasons. Like, it's just hard to manage for something like that. It's not like I think Discord's evil. It's none of that. It's just difficult to manage, and I don't think I'm at a capacity where, you know, it would be beneficial for me to host a Discord yet. Even though, you know, there are people asking for it. I don't know. I'm still a bit iffy on it, and yeah, we'll see, right? But Delano does have one. I'm not sure who he's cool with inviting and stuff like that. He's pretty open about it, though, pretty generous. Generous makes him sound like I bestow this, but yeah. Yeah, that's Delano's Discord. We may have a Kavel Discord if the demand's high enough in the future. But then again, like, I don't know what we would talk about, right? I'll be a nomadic YouTuber. I'm good with, like, a max of 10 people. Yo, Shrimpy, oh my god, everybody's here. Guys, we've just hit the record for most people in a stream we've had 20 views and we currently have 10 concurrent viewers. That is ridiculous. Well, hello everybody. Jeez. That's a lot of people. As for what I study in school, I am a computer science major. A very poor one at that, but we're almost done, so. But yeah, it's very fun. I like computers. Yikes. I need to focus up. You know, it's a goal of mine to maybe make some software. I really like open source stuff, etc., etc. And so I think, I know, right? Welly joined and boom. Oh yeah, but yeah, I would like to, when I'm older, It's a dream of mine to be able to like to subsist off of making open source free software, which does not sound like it'd make money. I'm going to Full Sail University now for 3D animation. In fact, I just started. Still deciding if I want to go to Florida to be on campus. Oh my gosh. Sure, well, everybody put some congrats in chat for Shrimpy. That sounds so cool. Oh my goodness. Working with some art to submit to show that, you know, I do art. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Well, congrats, Shrimp. Oh my, wow. I've been seeing a lot of media about like or not media, but you know, like I've just been hearing about people in art school, and not that I would consider dropping my degree, nor do I want to be in school any longer than I have to, but studying art does seem quite a bit of fun. Huge. I love open source software too. I learned programming through self-study and currently use Godot. Oh, huge Godot user in chat. I've always wanted to see what Godot's like. I didn't like initially that support for coding in, what is it, like C#, I believe? C# wasn't supported and you had to use Godot's language. I'm not sure if that's still, this was years ago when they first were making Godot. And not even years ago, because like Godot has been around for a minute, but when I looked into it. Learning Unity, huge. That's why I'm learning to draw so I can make beautiful assets and scenes. Oh my gosh, sounds like a game plan. I love 2D animation art, but I chose 3D. I can learn 2D on my own. I just cannot learn 3D animation. That makes sense. That's a whole beast, right? Yeah, no. I mean, yeah, no. It's a beast of its own. Going to a school for that sounds super fun. Yeah. There's been talk that people are worried that this is also because I just listened to the Draftsman podcast today on the state of the industry, and you know, there's obviously undeniable chatter about the elephant in the room, right? I'm not gonna say its name at this point. It's like Voldemort. We get it. We know what I'm talking about, and the threat of jobs for artists, but I see so many people through all these discords, the 10,000 hours discord, Proco, New Masters, Drawbox, so many people starting art every year, and it's super inspiring and super cool. So I'm glad so many people, it just makes me happy to see so many people doing this. Godot is drastically improved. You can use C# but honestly GD script is the way to go. Tightly integrated into the engine, huge. Godot has seen great improvements in graphics programming department. Compute shaders have done a lot more than you can predict to. Nice. Where's the Discord link? Here, I'll let Delano generate that, because I don't trust myself. I do not, I don't do tech stuff. Well, okay, I am a computer science major, but oh my gosh, I suck at everything. Just don't give me the controls. Do not give me privilege, like, privileged access to things. I will mess it up. The fact that I could get a YouTube channel up and running is a miracle. Sorry to put Delano into overtime. My roommates, you know, I'm gonna go hound my roommate later for him to get back into Blender. He clearly had a lot of passion for it. I may take my hoodie off because, yeah. Donut tutorial and that's about it. Huge. I mean, with work in school, it's also hard to manage a YouTube channel. I actually don't work during the semester. I'm a full-time student, and I'm very thankful that I have the opportunity to do that, because otherwise, yeah, I'd probably not be able to do this. I want to set the unrealistic expectation that Kavel, you know, had a single father with with 40 work hours a week and sticking 19 hours in computers. And okay, huge. Thank you very much, Delano. But yeah, no, it's time consuming, but it's very fun. Picking up Drawbox has probably been one of the favorite decisions of my entire life. Picking up art, but specifically, Drawbox. And streaming is a close second because it's super fun to interact with everybody and has held me accountable to Drawbox. Suggest you learn via Grant Abbott's tutorial to get a hang on making a variety of objects in Blender. Ew, that sounds cool. I'm gonna go yell at my roommate to do that. Joey Carlino. Uh-oh, and maybe with your device. Maybe Delano put a click amount on it, who knows? Ooh, so, huge. So yeah, now that you guys are in there, just feel free to @me if you need anything with Drawbox related stuff, or Delano or Kat. Everyone there is super experienced. And Delano also has some really cool big talent in there as well. The Kavel server may happen in the future, who knows? But for now, this is a pretty suitable stuff thing. Yeah, I'm gonna steal a lot of those. Ugh, bumpy warm up today. Did I set a time? Oh, I didn't set a new timer. How long has the stream been going on for? 42 minutes? Jeez, this is gonna be a long stream tonight, guys. May finish the horse, may not, who knows? Very boppin' night, though. Shout out. That was probably the most AI thing I've ever said in my life. Very boppin' thing. Shout out, dude. I'm not cut out for streaming. Oh, jeez. I want to do some planes. Let's do some planes. Not to butter you up, but the way you talk on camera and your video editing skills, huge. Already seem on par with many high subscriber YouTube channels. Thank you very much. Yeah, and let's calm down with the compliments, guys. I may lose at this stream. But no, yeah, I've been making videos with my friends for a very long time, ever since probably 2015. I had Sony Vegas, and so I got used to that and went to Premiere. So, and I've just been watching Germa my entire life. Germa and Vinny Vinesauce and Joel Vinesauce. So, yeah, I think awesome, huge. I'm not sure how far I want to get. There's been talks of stopping streaming once I finish Drawbox or New Masters, but we'll see. Shoot, Penguin. Are you on your phone right now? Maybe a phone issue, but I'm not sure. iPad. Are you logged in on your iPad under your Discord account? If not, I have no idea. We could maybe try another stream, give it a day or two to work. Oh, yikes. Wobbly. How long do you... That's a good question. I have no idea. I was gonna graduate early for college. I was gonna graduate. I only need right now 14 hours to graduate, but some stuff came up with my minor that I'm getting that forces me to take just take another semester. So I'll be graduating probably, what is it? Summer, whatever, not this summer, next summer. Yeah, I don't want to do this stuff in my head. All that saying, I was gonna planning on finishing Drawbox by the end of next semester. I don't know though. It's a good question. At this rate, I can't imagine another year. I'd say probably next winter I'll be finished though. When you round your bean, where are you looking? Your eyes moving? I don't know. Here, let's figure this out. I always start with the back, and sometimes I ghost the full thing. Sometimes I just kind of let it rip. I should ghost the full thing though. I like this motion a lot. This one's very important. And whenever I do this, I kind of keep my eyes just in this region. I don't look directly at the line. I will kind of follow it with my eyes, I guess, but I'm not tracing it exactly. I'm not sure. Thank you. plenty of doing this over and over. But yeah, I was actually really concerned with that when I started the ellipse tables in Drawbox. Don't worry about where you put your eyes. Figure it out for yourself what works best. Try keeping your eyes on a fixed point. Try following your hand. Try maybe looking here, then looking here. I think whenever I do ellipses, I think I end up looking where I want to go. So I'm kind of looking here at this point, and then I'm already looking right here. And then at this point, you can't really see past your hand, right? For me, and you guys can kind of see this too, you can't see underneath down here. So I kind of have to trust. And that's why on many of my ellipses, you'll see I kind of mess up at that point. So yeah, I personally like looking where I'm just about to be, so I'm not constantly focusing my eyes and hurting them. Well, I just finished my ruck march. Need to take a shower, so I'll join later if you're still alive. Huge. Mind me asking before you leave, what is a ruck march? It sounds intense, but it has the word march in it. Yeah. Okay, you know what? That's enough warm up. I think let's do an arrow. Nah. Let's get on with it. Let's stop procrastinating our horse construction, right? There we go. Okay. Solid. Put on heavy. Oh, okay, got you. Walk march for a certain distance. I have a walking pad at home. Huge. I like that. Oh, maybe I need to get one of those. I suck at cardio. Sorry, no, I hate cardio. Cool. So, good stuff. I'm gonna get a sip of water, kind of take a brain break a little bit, right? And then we're gonna march on into our lesson 5 horse construction. We're gonna bite our tongue. We're gonna stop ourselves from being so self-destructive about my current performance on it. And yeah, I think Rise would appreciate that. Have a good one, Welly. Thank you so much for joining in tonight. And hopefully you got something out of the box explanation. We'll see. Anyways, I'm gonna take a sip of water, guys. I highly recommend that you do the same. We're gonna chill out for a second. Maybe just, yeah, chill. I mean, and then, yeah, we'll figure it out. Actually, no, I'm gonna BRB too. Yeah, we're gonna do a big BRB, so BRB. I walked outside of my room and I could smell one of my roommates are cooking like pasta or something. It smells so good. I just ate though, so it's not like I'm not floating over towards it like a cartoon. I'm close to doing that though. I'm gonna just scroll through the Drawbox Discord a tiny bit and we can... I'm not gonna say I wish I could do this because it's people's privacy, but I see art that I want to shout out all the time on the Drawbox. I mean, it's mostly Soko's. Like, oh my goodness. And just everyone's figure drawing stuff. That I know I can't show on Discord. Oh yeah, Leo had a crazy drawing of his, like, not his OC, but a character that he likes, Leo. Which was just excellent. Rainy also had a great drawing. Rainy's been there in a while, and Rainy did a pretty nice drawing. Cool stuff. Oh shoot, people are here. What the... Who is Monkey? I'm gonna assume that's you, Shrimpy. What was that? The SpongeBob? Oh my goodness. I like whoever Lance is, I like their profile picture. Purple. Man, the server's growing. Very cool. Cool. Alrighty. Okay, let's pull out the... No more procrastinating. Let's get to it. Oh, shoot. Huge. I love silly animal profile... Or not even silly. I mean, I would consider... Personally, I would classify both Monkey's and Lance's profile pictures as silly cat images. But yeah, no, I love pictures like that. Anyways, I hate looking at it. It makes me so mad. Yes, I am Monkey. Monkey. Yeah, I'm actually gonna put notes under all your guys' stuff. This is Penguin. Chubby Penguin. Oh wait, no, I accidentally DM'd that to you. I'm so bad at Discord. I thought I was typing a note under their name, but I DM'd them Chubby Monkey or Penguin. Okay, Huge, thank you for joining. Sorry for DMing you on accident. See, this is why I did not generate the link, guys. I cannot be trusted. Jeez. Okay. let's get to the construction. Okay, cool. So, as you guys know, we are constructing a horse. We messed up on the back leg pretty bad. Right here, this form just does not exist. It disobeys the negative shape that's back there. I'm very upset with it, but we're still moving forward. Yes. That's all I really have to say on that. We'll pull up this for you guys. So yeah, as you can see, there's this very sharp shape compared to that is tough. Also, it's just not believably 3D. I think that's the most egregious part of it. Also, for those who are still here, I'm putting chat on my other monitor. I had it up for warm-up because we were talking a lot, but just to stay focused and stuff, I'm going to put it on my other monitor. So I may be a bit slow to respond, but please feel free to put stuff in chat. I 100% will try to get to it. But yeah, so, yeah, it is unfortunate that this happened. We're going to move on to this knee form and the padding form that goes up the butt. Oh, okay, we didn't really actually... We could separate that. I'm going to talk slower now, too, because I've been talking fast, and I have a headache. One thing I learned... We'll start our timer, too. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. One thing I recognized last night after stream is that... and this kind of helped me quell my perfectionism a bit, or just my, very, very intense self-criticism over Lesson 5 stuff, is just in the same way that one lesson 5 construction is worth like 3 lesson 4 constructions. Lesson 4 constructions were relatively a bit simpler in their structure, and lesson 5 is just, you know, bigger is tougher, right? And kind of in the same way, it's unfair to judge you know, our constructions by qualitative means, such as does it look like horse or not, because then it's subject to a criticism of the weakest link. So what I'm saying is it's unfair to judge an entire thing academically by one mistake, when the objective is to have many attempts at 3D form. So if one 3D form is bad, that doesn't mean the entire thing is bad. That just means one attempt. So to put this in better words, the objective is to put down, let's say, 50 3D forms. And if one is bad, that's fine. That doesn't mean you failed in any way. If you did 25 bad forms, that's fine, right? I don't know what I'm getting at, but I think, you know, saying the whole thing is bad, but because of one kind of separate incident isn't fair. I can liken it to the 250 box challenge, where if you have one bad box, or even 50, in the grand scheme and what the 250 box challenge is about, that's very much fine. And it'd be like doing all 250 boxes, saying 100 are bad, redo all of it. No, right? No, because that would mean the remaining 150 that you did that were good is invalidated. No, you did learn, right? So that's the mentality I'm now approaching this with. That should have probably been obvious from the beginning. I'm a slow person. But that's how I'm going to approach this now, and I hope it's a bit of a healthier and realistic approach to this. I still will be critical, but not too self-critical, if that makes sense. I'm not going to try to beat myself over the head too much over mistakes that will occur and can't necessarily be avoided. So, with that being said, let's do this knee form, and let's try to salvage what we can of this. We're gonna have both of these up right here too. So, we're under the illusion right now that this is tilted a bit more towards us. This one was really towards us, which kind of sucked because it should have probably been to the side a bit more. We want to add a knee form that goes up and then over right here. I can see that happening. It exists kind of where the stomach intersects. That's actually quite high. Oh no, it's about right here. Okay. And you know, it's going to cover up about this. So ideally, you know, this would be probably up here, but we'll deal with it. Yeah, because that. Goodness. I can tell one of my roommates is playing Marvel Rivals. This like sharper corner of the knee form also happens where this negative shape starts, but we don't have that opportunity here. It's going to start about right here. So oh yeah, where did these intersect? And I think, yeah, we're looking underneath it, unless we want to say it's in front, but yeah, because if this one's in front like that, then we need to do this can span down here. Cool. So we have the opportunity to either go around this or above it, like this one. I'm going to go above it to be It's not the most 3D, but we're gonna stick with it for now. We have this kind of bulky form connecting these two. It's gonna go like this. It's gonna go over and over that. Cool, I like it. Now we're into the longer forms now, where we're going to be composing a lot of the buttocks, and we're even to the point now where we're able to do the butt form, but I'm not going to do that just yet. Lots of butt, I'm sorry. It's very messy right here, so I'm not going to do the intersection line, but implicitly, I'm going to say it's about right here. I just don't like how it intersects. I think I need to make this my new profile picture on Discord. It's so good. It's such a good picture. Anyways. I think it intersects and then it goes down and then over here. Did I do this as two separate forms? I'm kind of leaning towards that. Okay, we'll do one. I should have done this probably more right here, but we'll see how valid that decision was. And then now we have that remaining chunk will be relocated to the trunk. Shoot. Very smooth form, which I can now see how past Kavel when he's tracing is really good at tracing, because that form really makes a ton of sense. That's a lot of forms. That's tough. Okay, let's do this belly already. Actually, no, we'll do these. Yipes. Okay. I don't know why I've been so obsessed with saying yipes. Ooh, I forgot we have like the difficult forms. The yipes. Okay. I'm not gonna ever take that seriously. So let's define some intersections here. In fact, we won't, because these are going over it, so we're not going to see anything. Cool. We have this form right here for the arm. I can kind of see as the muscle travels down the arm, and then we'll pick up right here. So I'd be happy with that. Because yeah, I see it gets a bit hard to see here, and I'm going to redraw over it. I'm saying this. We know the form ends about right here, which means the stomach will be above this, which I didn't really imagine. Maybe your height's off, but we'll continue. Also, if anybody's in chat still, I'm not sure, YouTube lies. Yeah, because it says I'm the only one here, but I could be wrong. Do you guys like not having chat on the screen? I like it. I've come to like it. But if you guys want it back, let me know. So yeah, this goes up. No preferences here. I think it looks a little cleaner though. Huge. Def not in chat. Thank you all for... Yeah, so here, I'll show you guys a picture. Oh, that's... Okay, well now I'm just proven wrong. I think if you don't type in chat, it just doesn't show you guys. Because in my little streamer bot thing, this is what I see. Right? And then when you guys like don't talk for a while, it's gone. Meanwhile, YouTube says there's 7 people here, which I know is false. That has to be false. So, who knows? Germa GIF. Activate. Oh my gosh. I need to add a note. Not message you, I want to add a note. There we go. Can I not add a note to you? Let me add a note to Monkey, so I remember names. Well, anyways, this art is just ridiculous. That is awesome. Great gesture. I love the like foghorn, just horn thing. That looks cool. Cool. Okay, sorry, I'm getting distracted. Ow! Oh, I just hit my desk. Okay. Bumbling streamer figures out how Discord works. When I first started streaming, I named the streams, but mainly because I was inspired by Germa, but like alliteration or like references to things. And if I was still doing that, I maybe would have named this string Bumbling Streamer Figures Out Discord. Of course. And plus, anytime I just see digital artwork, I'm... I think it's so cool. Have you taken any courses or anything for gesture, Shrimpy? And if I'm distracting you, please let me know. Actually, don't let me know. Just keep working. Don't respond. And we have this intimidating form. I'm excited for this one. Just watch a video that is ridiculous. That's inspiring, I guess. I don't know the best word for it. Yeah, inspiring. That people... I've always sucked at watching videos and gaining anything from them. So it's very cool that you're able to... Oh, I did the intersection right here. Shoot. No, that's fine. I kind of decided that earlier. But yeah. I get lost in videos a lot. And that's why, if you'll know by my lesson 2 video, I'm very anal. I'm very like, this is a formal definition. And like Delano said, I sound like did you say I sounded like Ben Shapiro, Delano? I can't remember which one it was, but yeah, because like I can only learn that way, or I learn best that way. In fact, I need to watch less videos and draw more. It's a problem, believe me. Watch episode 2 of the Draftsman podcast with Stan Prokopenko and Marshall Vandriff. They talk about, you know, not necessarily laziness, but it's very addicting to get inspiration all the time. They say it's breathing in, it's inhaling, right? But yeah, to exhale takes some work, and it isn't as fun as inhaling. But if you don't, you won't get to breathe as an artist. Okay, so this muscle is going to go out here. Ends about right here, I think. Let's look at the actual thing. Oh, oh my gosh. No, I've been listening to the Draftsman podcast, and I really would want to meet, preferably both. Quinkydink. My roommate says that, or my future roommate says that. He has like the most quaint expressions, or like ones that I don't hear every day. He's like, oh, I'll pencil that in. I don't hear anybody say that but him. Then again, we are in 2 completely different majors. So like maybe it's just, you know, the fact that I'm talking to someone who isn't speaking technical jargon about the next newest framework or AI model, like the nerds they are. Yeah, that's right. If you're in computer science, you're a nerd. But yeah, maybe it's just because I'm for lack of the better word, not cultured and people, not well adjusted. Okay, we're gonna go up here. I think just capturing this stark kind of transition here is important, and having a gradual shift. So I'm gonna do what I did in lesson 3, and I'm just gonna put some guiding dots. But yeah, I think of the 3 people I would ever want to meet in my life, because there's only 3. Actually, no, 4. Markiplier, Germa. Okay, maybe Vinesauce. Like Vinesauce Vinny, Vinesauce Joel. I don't know, either or. And then, yeah, Stan Prokopenko and Marshall Vandruff, I think would be pretty awesome people to meet. And why do I say their names? Because I like saying their names together. So, I mean, I know Proko probably gets this all the time, but Prokopenko is just a fun thing to say. Maybe you need to go to Comic-Con or something. That is not the right shape. Wow. Well, that sucks. Just give my... I'm not saying that. Cool. Okay. I'm not gonna say what I just did to the horse. That was, I'm gonna draw the intersection first. Not sure if my friend's playing Marvel Rivals right now, or my roommate's playing Marvel Rivals right now, or having a kidney stone, but one of the two is happening, and I wish him the best. That was ballsy. So. Okay, this form that exists over here. Oh yeah, story time. I mentioned this at the beginning of the stream. I am a bit focused right now, but I think I can multitask. Maybe. It's gonna be a very slow story time. So if you wanted a fast one, you may need to go to XQC or something. Can you tell a train's going near my home? Oh, the shaking just stopped. Never mind. Okay, cool. And this is gonna be a bit of a mopey story, so if you didn't want that, I don't know. The last semester was very rough on me. We all know this. It's no question that the last semester really changed my view on the world, or at least my world of my job that I may get in the future. Very tough. and I'm not gonna lie, I walked into this semester like a beaten puppy. I don't think you should change the head at all. I love the light. It's kind of uncanny. I feel like I need to add like a little like antenna or something. It's like a weird robot thing. Anyways, that's the 50% my head talking. I just realized we never did the forms for the neck or anything, or the back. We'll do it on our own. It's fine. We'll do it live. But yeah, so last semester really kicked the crap out of me. Forgive my language. You know, I was staying up till 2 to 4 a.m. every night, waking up at 7, just working on school. There's just 2 classes that actually took all the fun and things I love for software engineering and programming. Completely just, boom, gone. And, you know, there's obviously the physical ailments that come with not getting enough sleep every night, all that stress and stuff. And that leads to, of course, like more anxiety, more mental stresses. Which sucks, because you don't want that, especially in college, especially as an adult, especially ever, right? And so I walked into the semester scared of that happening again, and that really like shook my approach to this semester, how I wanted to start everything. You know, I was very scared. Already kind of walked in with some burnout, but tonight was really the first night that I've been able to get a lot of work done, feel confident in my ability to do that, and be trusting that I'll be able to continue with this pace throughout the week. You know, I've been, because of, sorry, I'm trying to figure out this form. What is this? Oh, okay. Because of last semester, I haven't, like, at the beginning, first couple of weeks, I just didn't trust myself to get assignments done. I would overwork myself trying to make sure I got everything done, because, you know, if I don't overwork myself, how am I going to get a good grade? And but this was the first day, and kind of yesterday a bit too, where I was just genuinely confident in my ability. I didn't feel like I needed to run and scream and all those things, because school sucks, and I'm very happy about that. Really helped me reframe today, and I hope to keep it up. We'll see. That's probably the worst part about college, is experiences like those that I also sadly see a ton of people have, and which typically causes those more permanent dispositions towards changing their majors or careers when they don't need to, or for the better, right? Sometimes that stress is a good warning sign. Hey, maybe I probably won't like this job, and then we change. That's good. Now, I don't want to speak too early. We're only on week 3, but I'm feeling a lot better. The evils are a bit more known. So we'll see what this semester has in store for us, and I pray that it kind of keeps this pace, forgiveness, and everything. I'm looking forward to it. We'll see. But yeah, that's why I walked into the stream so happy, is because just got a lot of good stuff done today. Not everything, but I set realistic goals for myself for the first time. Not complete everything in a furious rage. Which, whoa, who would have guessed? That's much more healthy for me to do. But yeah. I've also been reading some books and stuff too, but we'll save that conversation for possibly a future video, because I don't want to speak too early on any of these things. It's a bit higher than what I would, but yeah. So glad I switched to schools, learned things. I went through that when I was a comp sci major. I couldn't hack it. Pun intended. Sorry. I'm so sorry. So glad I switched to learn things I actually care about. Yeah, it's tough because I really care about making things. You know, I was originally going to go into mechanical, and comp sci was much more approachable for me. And there's some classes I love to death, but part of it, and I could rant about it all day, modern education system, what are you gonna do, right? It's unfair in many respects, right? If I could take the deal of adding a year or 2 years onto my college career to learn the same things but more deeply at a more manageable pace, I would take it. I would. It's gonna be expensive, so those last 2 years would definitely probably be like also spent interning or something co-op, right? But I hate to see that this is the state of affairs. Because heck, learning, I have a cryptography class with 2 very wonderful professors. If I didn't want to dox my school or them or me, I would totally say their names, because they're actually pretty big people in their field. So shout out, I don't even need to say their names, but they have their own Wikipedia articles. That's, yeah. And I'm so glad to learn under them, and they're very kind, and I would love to spend more time on the subjects that they teach, but I don't have that time. And since when is school about that, right? It's about learning. I need more time. So, as for the distance between the neck and the body, halfway through that is is where the muzzle lands, which is quite hard to believe, but I can see it. I mean, yeah. I owed 10,000-ish after dropping out. At least I dropped out semi-early. Now I'm getting to a new school. Don't stress too much about debt. It'll get time in YOLO. Nah, yeah. I mean, I'd rather incur debt and not stress out than incur debt and stress out, really. If I'm going to be accruing loans and etc., payments that need to be made that I do not have, I would much rather it be for something worthwhile. But yeah, I've known many. It's junior year that I've seen a lot of people burn out really bad. And that was a fear for me last semester, and part of this semester's. I'm not above that statistic, right? There's nothing differentiating me. I'm not special, right? I could burn out at any moment if I don't manage myself well, or if it's just I'm not cut out for it. I would like to be, this very optimistic kid who would claim you can learn anything, and I do believe you can learn anything, despite what people may say, etc., etc. I think anybody can learn anything. I will hold true to that. I will defend that. But the pace and the style at which school does it, that's a different question entirely. Can you learn what the school teaches and wants of you? That's a different story. That's why I also think Drawbox is pretty darn great, because self-paced, and while that's harder for people who find it hard to pace themselves, doesn't give you that stress. It cultivates learning. And I'll drift off from this topic now, because I will rant about it for so long because I care about it so much. It's partly the reason why this YouTube channel exists, but you guys hear about that enough, so. But yeah, free education's awesome. Full stop. Okay, we have the guidelines out right here. The skull, it is going to look like, I don't want to curve this too much actually. Whoa. I smelled something and it gave me a flashback to when I was traveling with my family when I was much younger. So weird. I'll tell you guys what it is. I went to Chicago for the first time for a competition of sorts when I was probably about 12 to 13. My first time traveling, I think, that far ever. And It was my first time in a city as big as Chicago. I've never been to anything like that. But actually, no, when I was younger, my family did go to New York a lot, but that's a different story for a different time. And yeah, I just remember the smell. We were in a hotel. I'm gonna be listening to a stream, but I'm gonna go on a line of action. Of course, yeah, feel free to holler at me. No, do your thing, do your thing. Only been to the Chicago airport, was massive. I don't even remember that. I just remember like walking under... Do I remember the Chicago airport? I remember being in like a pretty crazy big airport somewhere, someday in my life. Or did my family drive there? Anyways, I think my family no. Okay, anyways. I remember because we stayed in this hotel that was like super old and was like part of their shtick was they were haunted. I've talked about this on stream before. I'm a smell-oriented person. As in like my strongest sense is my sense of smell. And so like most of my nostalgia and flashbacks come from like smelling like, oh, the air freshener that my mom used to use when I was a kid, stuff like that. And for some odd reason I got a hint of that hotel. Maybe it's the ghosts, they followed me along. This is the part of the stream where I would tell ghost stories, but I don't have any. There's a big T-Rex skeleton fossil in it. Maybe... This is the thing, I couldn't have not gone to Chicago, like via plane, and not gone to the airport, you know? I don't... who knows? I just realized we've made a mistake. The edges of the head should be smaller. But I have something to quell that. For now, let's focus on the cavities of the eye. I need to get into line of action. Maybe that's the... I also started rewatching Vinland too, and that's also why I'm in a huge good mood. Because I love Vinland so much. I think the T-Rex ghost followed me because it always had a sense of impending doom. Maybe it's your buddy though. Who said the T-Rex has to be this malicious fellow? I would love if a T-Rex ghost was kind of my... Oh my gosh, that's a super... You have a stand. You have a paranormal ability to summon dinosaurs. Heck freaking yeah. For funsies, I was thinking of getting the creature in... What does it have it on my phone? I want to draw... I know, right? I was just about to talk about this. Because dinosaurs are just so fun. Oh my god. Okay, goodbye. Oh. It's leaving. Come on, scroll up. It's legit not... Okay, there we go. The book, Fundamentals of Creature Design, How to Create Successful Concepts Using Functionality, Anatomy, Color, Shape, and Scale. It's like a creature design book that many hail as being great. I know the T-Rex is taking the horse. What was the closest ancestor to horses then? I wonder. These eyes are also not symmetrical at all. But so long as their pupils are. There we go. We can kind of recover. Okay, let's do those. The top of my head, moose. Moose. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about dinosaurology. I'm waiting for one person to get very mad at me in these streams for saying things like dinosaurology. And then I'm gonna keep saying it, and I'll be very happy that I did that. The closest ancestor to the horse is Hyracotherium. Well, I know my new favorite word. A small dog-sized animal that lived in the tertiary area. Huh. Tapirs. Interesting. Tapirs, really? I would not consider tapirs to be like that genetically important, or you know, like heretically important. There we go. That's a better word for it. Sure, like tapir core, right? Like cool, but yeah, me neither. Yeah, why am I questioning tapirs more than rhinos in this instance? Yeah, about a third of this goes to the noggin. This looks so uncanny right now. The stream's gone on for very long, but I think we oughta... Yeah, we have 23 minutes left on our timer, so I think we ought to finish the horse construction today. God, this looks so weird. Kind of looks like a tapir, though. Oh, don't. This is giving tapir vibes. You know, they kind of like noggin and the very weird nose. I'm getting that. For some other reason, I had a dream a couple nights ago that first stream I bought a separate mouse and it had like 50 different buttons and I was using it right here. It was like controlling everything and it was like perfect. And I didn't ever have to like go over to my other mouse because it was just so good. Don't rush. I'm gonna do some portraits with some focus now. True, don't rush. We have a tendency to do that. Let's slow down. Thank you. However, we do have time. So let's construct that schnoz. We're gonna have a line right here. It's gonna travel outwards. And it's gonna create. So I remember last time we should have started with these lines. So I'm imagining a box here, and my brain's kind of doing it well. So let's see. And it travels outwards. Oh yeah, last time we were a bit too scared to make it travel as far as it should have. Goated. Oh, this is such a messy construction. This is like that one first cougar construction that was just all over the place. Yipes. Okay. Let's do one of my favorite parts of facial constructions, which is the eyes, especially for horses. I just absolutely love. Yeah, now this is probably the hardest part, the most uncanny part, but it is where I feel like head constructions can really become 3D and detailed. Huge. Thank you very much. Trying to do it justice, we'll see. Man, I can't wait to shower tonight. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because very long, tiring day. And the notion of a shower. Maybe we'll need to end stream early just so I can shower for longer. I'm gonna do 2 lines. I'm gonna do a line right here and then in. Oh, perfect. We're gonna bridge that right here, and we're gonna make it travel down the face. It's gonna have to travel far though, but like this. Oh, that's goated, huge. And then make it travel up the nose. Oh my goodness, I'm happy with that. It's hard to see. You guys can only see maybe like 3 pixels, but... Oh, also, I'm gonna call you out, Shrimpy. Not even call you out in a bad way. Actually, no, I'm not. Now that I brought it up. No, I'm gonna hold on to it. If we ever stream for like a while, and you're around for a while, one day you're gonna ask, what was that thing you were talking about, Kavel? What was that very, very intimidating sounding thing? And I'm gonna be like, oh, it's this, and you're like, really? That was it? And you're like, yeah. Yeah, it was. Kind of messed up that line right there because I was busy yapping, so that's my karma, I guess. Nope, kind of did a weird there. I guess you gotta like and subscribe if you know. Don't put. I hate that. I hate like and subscribe so much. I was thinking, no, I'm not gonna bring that up either. Actually, after stream, I'm gonna look because whenever, apparently, like, whenever someone says like and subscribe or smash that like button, the like button glows. So once the transcript is generated after the stream, I do want to see. At least I think transcripts, they should be generated for my streams. I'd be very surprised if they aren't. I also need to add the dub for my transcript on the lesson 2 video is good, so I don't feel like I need a transcript, but I feel like I kind of did a disservice by not putting, because I have the whole script written out. Every word I said was scripted, so the lesson 2 video I think would have been very helpful for people if I did that, and I may go back and I miss old YouTube where you could people could do it for you or like suggest ones or even add like really cool effects. Oh no, I'm thinking like the boxes on the screen that you used to be able to click. YouTube, bring that back. What are you doing? There's no reason you whatever. There's probably a vulnerability with it or something, but kind of give it weird lips. Interesting. Trying to bend the nostril cavities around the form. Huge. I need to do the introduction al mundo. I don't know. Introduction. I need to do that. I'll post like my blahaj. I'm saving that GIF. One of my friends plays Final Fantasy and he just found like a Luna Snow outfit. That's interesting to say the least. Okay, let's add these sides to the face. Kind of giving cow vibes because of the big nostrils that I gave it. The neck right here already is kind of Interesting. Now the neck just looks super... This looks weird. Uncanny and weird. Let's do the ears and we'll take a quick brain break. Don't want to overdo it. I also did a pretty big noggin. Feels like I'm looking at a deer. I'm getting deer vibes. Maybe it's because, one, we're missing ears, and I made the legs pretty skinny. And then maybe it's because the torso is smaller too. It's missing a lot of its back muscle. We'll figure it out. Actually, no, it's kind of already decided, but... And the ears themselves travel quite high. They travel about this high. So about right here. We go back in the form, and it says out here and out. So go back and out. Nice. Very poor execution. I'm gonna do right here is we're gonna do a form like this. Give it like bat ears. I don't know what's going on here. Okay. And this one's practically the same height. This one we can kind of correct. And maybe it's the hair too, the lack of hair. Okay, let's take a quick brain break and then we'll get to the neck forms, the muscular neck forms, which are actually quite difficult because of their position. And then we have the back form and then I think we're done. So, and that is our first complete hoofed quadruped pair. That's a lot to say. Say that 12 times fast. So yeah, we'll take a quick break and then we'll spend the rest of the stream doing this, and then I'm gonna exit the stream and regret that I spent so much time streaming because I have homework to do. And I'm not gonna do the homework. I'm gonna cry myself to sleep. No, that's dramatic. No, I won't do that. Not sure if you guys heard me drink that water, and I apologize if so. I think... Are my friends watching? What's that? It's a cop show. What is it called? I think my friends are watching that right now. You're right. I don't know why I remember his name, but with Agent Peralta? Brooklyn Nine-Nine, there we go. One day we'll do like a 8-hour drawing thing, and then I'll get so burned out I'll never stream again. I don't know why, but saying that made me think of buttered shrimp, and now I want buttered shrimp, and I couldn't tell you why. What the heck? What in the actual world did my friend just send me? Where did I save this? I need to show you guys this before we get back. You're right. So my friend, I sent them something. Okay, this will work perfectly with it. They sent me this. Okay, they didn't send me that. They sent me this. What the heck? I kind of want to make this my profile picture now. Is that Merc Music? It kind of looks like Merc Music in that picture. Wait, is that who I'm thinking of? No, it isn't who I'm thinking of. Not at all. Not at all Merc Music. Oh my gosh. Who's the dude I'm thinking of? Goodness. Coconut shrimp. Is that also a song? I think that's a song too. You know, my hometown where I grew up, there's this Mexican restaurant that has Diablo shrimp. I mean, every Mexican restaurant has Diablo shrimp, right? But these, like they're of course spicy. That's what I love. And it's just the perfect amount of spice where you're like, forgive me if this is gross, but like salivating and like runny nose and Germa. And it's just so good. And butter, they give you like a little tin of butter with, I know it's so fattening, I know it's not good for you, but oh my god, I want to go. Ooh, I may be going to see my family again soon, so maybe I could convince them to eat there. Oh, yep. Gotta love YouTube, right? I do kind of regret not going to Twitch from time to time. YouTube is not great for streaming. And there are some things that will make YouTube never as good as Twitch. Like permanently. It would have to change DMCA law to fix that. Law? Rules? I don't know what it is, but anyways, okay, let's get back to it. Good brain break. Maybe during our brain breaks in the future, we should, what the hell? Why did it go? Oh wait, I know why it did that. It just blew up my stream. We should watch Germa in our during our brain breaks. Whenever I get mad, I just chew on this picture of Germa. So I see a form going like this, landing here. We can kind of even make it like sit on top of this. I see a muscular form right here on the arm. I see the same muscular form right here. I see a shoulder form right here. I see another form right back here, and then the saddle. Cool. So I don't want to overlap these too much to where it becomes an issue. And do it in there so it's not like colliding with that. Interesting. Okay. Then we have this form, kind of spawning from the same place. Look how big this mass is here. I can't do all of that, or else I think it would just kind of... This is so much. Oh my goodness. Okay. That is just a lot. Oh, line weight, my beloved, please come save us. Yikes. Okay, then we're gonna go here and down, because I'm gonna have a separate... We'll keep that, actually, we'll keep the back of the neck relatively... we'll probably add a form there. I know there's a muscle called the CSV. Don't ask me what it stands for because I know it's a crazy word. I'm kind of trying to capture that here with this straighter line, but that's assuming one, a horse has a CSV, and two, this will actually do that effect. Also, this should have gone all the way down there. I messed that up quite bad. Okay. Oof. I'm upset. Okay. We'll do this form right here. Okay. And we have this, the saddle. Oh, that's a lot. That is just a lot of forms. A lot of incorrect forms too. I just spat on my page, I'm sorry. We completely undermined the solidity, like the contour that was right there. Eek. Well, okay, let's do some line weight to try to save some of this, right? Oof. Okay. It does look cool. But yikes, that was, oh, ay, ay, ay. Thank you. I almost want to do another horse construction. We're gonna see. No, we gotta do what's allotted of us. My fear of being critiqued slash whatever else, just, you know. I need to amend that and believe in myself and not let that perfectionist part of me try to take a hold. Awesome. Okay, well, thank you so much for joining us tonight, Shrimp. Thank you for all of your kind words and all the cool stuff you shared with us in the Discord. Once again, welcome to the Discord, and I can't wait to hopefully see you in the future. I just can't help but laugh at this. Like, it's just so ridiculous. It's just... yikes. Okay. I'm gonna save the review for next time. But, of all things, I think we definitely did today, and yesterday, make very good internal discoveries of perfectionism and how we address those feelings. Which, honestly, I think is a pretty big win. Even more so than a somewhat crappy, overly complicated horse. But I'm proud. I can say I'm proud. Full stop. So, we'll leave it there, guys. Very long stream today. Almost, we're about to hit 2 hours in a matter of 15 seconds. Sorry, I tried timing it perfectly. But yeah, so yeah, wow. Today was one heck of a stream. Our highest viewer stream yet, shout out. We got a horse done and we learned a lot about, you know, how we feel about perfectionism and how we should treat that. I don't know why on random Monday, we've gotten 48 views, but hey, shout out. So yeah, super special thank you to everybody. I'm gonna run through the names because why not? Let's see, off the Shrimp B. Delano, Welly, Chubby Penguin, I said Delano, Cat earlier, Understanding. We had Physics there earlier, shout out Physics. And then we had our friends, oh my gosh, where is their name? I'm gonna mispronounce it too, because I'm Sahib. I'm just gonna say Sahib. I'm not gonna try to do anything with the H. I feel like an idiot. And we talked about boxes, we warmed up, all that good stuff. So thank you all. Hopefully the boxes wasn't too disjointed, disorganized. Shout out to, was it Shrimpy who is heading to the, yes, Shrimpy is heading to, what's the name of it? Full Sail University, which is just awesome. Oh, we get so many people here learning some really awesome stuff. So thank you all for joining us. I mean, yeah, us. It's really cool to see such experienced and talented and just ambitious people in the chat. So I hope to see you guys in the future. Once again, your guys' support means a ton to me. I've learned a lot, both personally and through drawing these past semesters, streaming. So I can't wait to keep going. It's gonna be fun. I am saying this because not only did we have a really awesome stream tonight, but we learned a lot in this past horse construction, which is cool. A lot of qualitative stuff. So that being said, everybody, thank you very much for joining me tonight, sincerely, and I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now. And I hit the correct button. I deserve extra points for that. Okay, see you guys.